Welcome to bonus number 2, overcoming your fears. The fear of going upside down is so common. Fear of falling out of the pose, of getting injured, of not being strong enough, whatever it is, fear is the number one reason that holds people back from practicing inversions. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you overcome your fears. Tip number 1, acknowledge your fear. I know that sounds very simple, but let me tell you, not enough people acknowledge the fact that they have a fear of going upside down. And to sit with it, to acknowledge your fear, is the first step of overcoming that fear. And a good way to do this is to journal about it. I'm going to give you 4 journal prompts that I invite you to take to really sit with your fear. So number 1, name your fear. What is it? Number 2, where did it come from? Why might you be experiencing this fear? Number 3, is it rational? And number 4, what would it look like for me to face this fear? What would I be doing? What would I be thinking about? Right? What would it look like for me to face the fear? Right? And journal about this for a little while, sit with it, and see what comes up for you. Tip number 2 is to practice arm balances to gain upper body strength, especially if your fear is that you're not strong enough. In my personal practice, I do a lot of arm balances, but if arm balances aren't your thing, there's plenty of other ways to build upper body strength. Tip number 3, take it slow. Right? Don't rush the process. You can start by doing simple exercises to get your hips higher than your heart. For example, a downward facing dog. You can take a dolphin pose and walk your feet closer to your face, further away from your face. You can take dolphin pose and lift one leg at a time, right? Just by getting your hips higher than your heart, you're starting to practice inversions. Tip number 4, use a wall. Walls are a great resource to help you get comfortable being upside down safely. Once you build the confidence of being upside down, using a wall to support you, you can start to overcome that fear of being upside down. And tip number 5 is to believe that you can do it, right? Mindset is everything. If you don't think that your body is capable of doing this, you won't be able to, right? But if you believe that you can, you will find a way to make it work. I promise you. So I hope that these 5 tips help you. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. Namaste.